As you should already know, things are getting very scary for the NBA season, and it's because of the coronavirus that's going around. We can all agree that when the coronavirus first dropped, we didn't see it as much of a threat, because we had examples like this in the past where people had to be quarantined, like the Ebola virus, the swine flu, things like that. We just thought that the coronavirus was just a regular sickness at first that was going to come and go as usual. But unfortunately, that isn't the case this time. It has really started to spread, and depending on where you live, it is probably in your hometown. They are even closing down some schools because it is an immediate threat. People are actually dying from this disease. And due to this, the NBA has planned to ban all fans from coming to see the game in the arena. And LeBron said if this is the case, then he isn't going to play. LeBron James is the spokesperson of the NBA, and he has a lot of allies, so 9 times out of 10 more players will follow him and not participate as well. Probably the only ones who will play is the ones who don't get any playing time, and possibly some G League players. Even though it's a sickness going around, I'm pretty sure that they would take that risk. It's desperate times. In this video, we're going to be talking about the worst case scenario. If the NBA cancels all their games, it will affect them in the future tremendously. And it could possibly be the end of the NBA as we know it. But before we get started, for all my new subscribers, make sure you turn on the notification bell so that you will know whenever I upload. And follow me on my social medias. I know y'all can help me get to 1,000 followers on Instagram and 200 followers on Twitter easily. So let's try to make it happen. But enough of all that talking, let's get into this video. They are saying that the regular season is supposed to end sometime next month. No one really knows what the next step is, but I'm guessing this premature ending to the season will give them some time to figure out a plan. But until then, the NBA is limiting locker room access, limiting player to fan interactions, and even player to player access because you never know. Literally, anyone could have it. The NBA is advising players to trade in their handshakes with fist pumps. Now, whoever came up with that suggestion was really just saying anything, because they still had to go play basketball, which is a contact sport, and everyone is touching the basketball too, so it really doesn't matter with the post-game handshakes because the damage could have already been done. I guess since everyone is so lost on what to do, it was worth a shot, but come on man, you gotta do better than that. Another suggestion that they were talking about is the option to move all games to some sort of safe haven arena. In my opinion, there is also a big problem with this because, again, we don't know what's going on. With people non-stop moving and traveling around the world, you can't pinpoint exactly where the sickness is because it could literally be anywhere. So how can we just say that we are going to find a secluded arena and play with no fans to avoid the sickness? What if one of the players have the coronavirus at the time? All that effort for trying to keep the fans from making the players sick would have been a waste of time. Literally, the only way to stop the spreading of the coronavirus is if everyone stays inside of their house. But that's impossible because we literally have to go outside for something. In order to eat, you gotta go outside your house to go get food. That food builds up trash and you have to take the garbage out. And the garbage man has to leave his house to go to work. It's just so many scenarios where people will have to leave the house. And even if you don't have anything to do, who wants to stay in the house all day? Let's say that the worst case scenario happens and the coronavirus has a huge outbreak in the United States. Of course, a lot of people are gonna die, but let's not talk about that aspect of it. That's out of our control. Let's talk about what this would mean for the NBA. First of all, if no fans are able to purchase tickets, the franchise is gonna miss out on a boatload of money, especially when it comes around playoff time. You already know those playoff tickets be expensive, especially on the floor seat. This will automatically make the TV ratings go up for sure, but that's less money than people actually buying tickets. And the result of all this, the NBA instantly becomes less valuable. Sales and everything NBA related would decrease drastically. I'm talking about jerseys, shoes, hats, whatever. So I say all of that to say this. If the NBA is losing money, there won't be enough to give to the players. No more max deals, so this will probably break up a lot of teams. A lot of players will have to take a pay cut, and some players will even refuse to play if they don't get their desired salary. This ultimately results in another lockout season, and I don't see how the NBA will be able to get out of the drought this time, but we'll have to wait and see. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like and let me know down in the comment section, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next video. Peace.